Well, wow, it's so wonderful to be here with you, Elaine Weiner-Reed, who is one of the wonderful participating poets in our art auction to alleviate hunger, which is coming to a close pretty quickly. So you all need to jump on the bid wagon and or
Yes.
donate wagon. And we're simply here to urge you to pay attention, to help us alleviate hunger, with all proceeds from this activity, this campaign, going to a wonderful organization called Feed the Children. And so in this next couple of minutes, Elaine's going to be visiting about her experience in participating, or I'll share her artwork. We'll hear from the poet who wrote the poem that Elaine responded to, and we'll give you the URLs for joining the auction site, visiting it, and or for donating. So Elaine, it's just a terrific pleasure to have you here. Your artwork is stunning, and people have already started bidding on it, but we'd like to have a lot more people bid on it. Let me just share screen your beautiful artwork.
Oh,
Titled, I believe, if I've got this right, The Wait. Is that correct? Or no, your piece is titled something else.
mine is just called Waiting,
Waiting.
and Abba's poem is The Wait.
The Wait.
And I'm honored to be here and so pleased to be a part of this and being able to connect with the poets and the poetry to inspire my artwork, but also to do good, to really make a difference, feeding the children, because it all starts, our whole future starts and ends with them. So I think we need to pay attention and help as much as we can.
And as you say, artists and poets have collaborated in, I think, first ever venture here to use their talents, their creativity, their juices to raise funds to alleviate hunger. Let's listen to Abba Darsama, who is from Bangalore, India, and wrote the poem titled The Wait, which then inspired your artwork called The Waiting. Do I have that right? Is that right?
Waiting, yes.
Waiting, just waiting. I'm sorry.
Just wait. Yeah.
So there's
Thanks.
no picture of Abba here, unfortunately, but we will be able to hear her read. Those who want to may want to, or those who want to listen in may want to turn up their volume just a little bit. Abba is very, very soft spoken. But here's Abba Dasama in her poem, reading her poem, The Wait.
Hello, I am Appa, and here is my poem, The Wait. As I write, someone somewhere waits. I imagine what it is to say, hungry and stay that way. And if she could be my friend at lunch, a table well laid, when asked, "Are you a vegetarian?" I remark, "Hunger has no caste. It eats itself and lasts longer than you and I ever thought." Thank you.
That's such a wonderful poem, and your
Beautiful.
artwork that you created in response to that, let me just share screen it again, is just a terrific reflection on her poem. And by the way, everyone can see Elaine's artwork, can read Abba's poem, can see all of the artwork that's on offer, as well as the poems that inspired the artwork, the pieces of art. And the art includes paintings like Elaine's, collages, photographs, and even a quilt. You can see all of that on the auction site. So just to remind people to visit the auction, let me just spell out or read out the URL real quickly to folks so that you can join the auction site, visit the site there. It's https:// poetry x hunger, that's poetry, the letter X, hunger, all one phrase, dot better world, that's one phrase, betterworld.org / auctions, plural, / art hyphen auction hyphen fighting hyphen hunger. And that will take you to the auction site where you can place a bid. If you care to just donate directly to Feed the Children, you can do that by going to tiny, TINY URL, that's tiny URL, one phrase, .com / donate to, that's TO, donate to Feed the Children, all one phrase, donate to Feed the Children. And that'll take you right to a site where you can donate direct to Feed the Children. Elaine, any closing thoughts before we sign off today?
Yeah, I want to appeal to anyone who has ever been hungry and felt that ache themselves, because that's what I was able to connect to and try to tap, and to think about those moments when you might feel unworthy to come to the table or unable to sit down and eat, and you might feel ashamed of that. And no one should be ashamed of feeling hunger. We should be ashamed of letting it permeate the earth, I think. So I think whatever we can do, whatever bids, and I hope everyone will be so generous, because your gift goes a lot farther, and the tokens of our esteem are the artwork you will take away with you, so as we continue to hopefully do good, and maybe future auctions as well. But the collaboration with a new friend I only met virtually, Abba, across the airwaves, and connecting the humanity that joins all of us is inspiring. And I hope you will all be inspired to donate, open your hearts. I know you have a lot of charity and charities that you already donate to. This is an amazing one. And again, 100% is going to charity. So thank you, everyone, in advance.
Elaine, and thank you so much for your generosity and lending us your amazing eye and paintbrush and creative interpretation. It's just terrific. So we're really looking forward. The auction closes in just a few days. So please get your bid in now and or donate whatever you can as soon as you can. So thanks very much again, Elaine. And
thank you, Hiram.
All right. Take care.
You too.